Alright, good morning folks. 10:04 in the morning. Let's go back to Elkhart Trailhead. Lovely couple section hikers brought me up here from the hostel. They are, let's see, there's Trail Boss, a gal from Lawrence, Kansas, and a fella called Blazer, maybe, out of a fella called Blaze out of Taos, New Mexico. Cool guys. Cool guys. They were at the hostel again. They just finished a section. They did Cirque for a few days, Cirque of the Towers. And now they're going to come up and do, I don't know if they're doing all of Knapsack or just kind of the Titcomb Basin, which is kind of south of Knapsack or whatever. Yeah, anyways, so they brought me up here. Pinedale was a great stop. Wonderful little hostel there. Jackalope Motor Lodge. Met up with a few other hikers. I think I mentioned them yesterday. It was Diva, Icarus, Ponderosa, and Wicket. And then Martin also straggled in. So Martin came in on a 32-mile day, which is a long day. You know, and a long day for Martin, who I know was kind of hurting too, so had some pretty torn up shoes, and he's going to be zeroing in Pinedale today again before hiking out tomorrow to continue his little Martin alternates. So anyways, meanwhile, I have 4.5, 5, something like that days of food in the pack, and about 125 or something, who knows, who cares, miles to get to Jackson, Wyoming, where I'll be meeting up with my folks, and may wind up meeting up with them a day or two before I actually make it to Jackson, and then slacking the difference between wherever I leave off and wherever Jackson is. But we'll kind of see how that goes. Plan for today, meanwhile, 13.8 bonus miles to hike from Elkhart Trailhead back up to the Continental Divide Trail, and then some portion of a mile to get onto the Knapsack Coal alternate. It's Knapsack, Knapsack space COL, Knapsack Coal alternate. And then all the comments on Far Out say that alternate is challenging, beautiful but challenging, and it's also getting a little late in the day. So I think the plan of both myself and Wicket, Ponderosa, Icarus, and Diva, who I left back at the hostel, the plan of all of us is just to hike this 13.8 back to the CDT, hike that portion of a mile onto the alternate, and then hike, I don't know what, a few miles up the alternate to get to what's supposed to be one of the most beautiful areas on or adjacent to the entire Continental Divide Trail, which is the aforementioned Titcomb Basin, Titcomb, Titcomb Basin. A couple of big lakes and apparently some pretty scenery. So I'm excited to go see it. So it'll likely wind up being a short mileage day, but we'll see how we go. The plan is then wake up early tomorrow, push through what remains of the ostensibly challenging Knapsack Coal. Wow, what snow that remains on its north and east faces is still pretty firm. And then keep going from there. Again, right after Knapsack alternate, I plan on cutting west. So for those of you who follow the Gaia GPS routes, it might be an interesting next section for you. Honestly, it'll be an interesting next section for me. But anyways, Blabberfest over. We're gonna get hiking, and I will check in with you guys later. right, good evening, folks. It is 5:32, 66.8 degrees, and windy. Sort of like intermittent slaps of wind. They get pretty strong, actually. So my tent is pitched up. It is quite a bit earlier than usual to stop, but I'm just under 2 miles from the foot, or the start of the climb up Knapsack Col. And as I mentioned earlier, I think that climb is reputed to be a bit tricky, a bit dicey, whether it's ice or bouldering or what, 3 points of contact type stuff. I'm a little curious to see what it looks like now. A little curious to see what it looks like tomorrow, I should say. But I would very much rather hit it with fresh legs, just on account of all the reports I've heard from the hikers who have already gone over it. I'm not worried about it. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fun. But it's not something you want to do at the end of the day. And you know, having gotten started at 10 o'clock, this was kind of the plan from the beginning, was to kind of get right to the foot of it, down here at the absolutely ridiculously beautiful Titcomb Basin, where there is all of this glacial melt in this lake, in all these lakes. There's several lakes down here, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if I've seen a prettier place than this, perhaps ever in my life, and almost certainly I haven't seen a prettier place than this anywhere on the entire trail. It's got everything you want, man. It's got everything you want. It's absolutely amazing. Not much to report about today. I mean, it was a pretty quick day. I'll say that I did take that slightly different path to get back. Oh, there goes the wind. Oh, take a slightly different path to get back onto the CDT. I'm gonna crouch down behind the tent. Then I took to get off of the CDT, and there was just a ton of people. I mean, it's even a Monday and everything, but I've just been seeing people like crazy. So I think if anyone's watching these videos hoping to get on the CDT, I would definitely recommend Pinedale as a stop and doing this exact move. I mean, this Titcomb Basin is just so ridiculously beautiful that it's fine to take a short day here, man. I mean, it's still like a 15-mile day or whatever to get back, I think, or something like that. But I am happy as heck with this move, happy as I could possibly be. It's given me ample time to kind of really enjoy the basin. I'll hit Knapsack tomorrow morning with fresh legs. And Pinedale was just a heck of a town. I mean, Jackalope was great. It was just, a couple nice bars and a brewery and a couple places to get food. I mean, not a huge town by any means, but a very worthwhile grocery store, and easy hitch down, super easy hitch back. And even again on a Monday morning, that parking lot was full this morning, so I don't expect you'd have any difficulty hitching out. Yeah, anyways, I really, again, as I said, I don't have a whole lot much more to report. Not really sure what to do with the rest of my day. I might, even though it's a little chilly, I might go for a swim, but I also might not. I'll kind of see how I feel. You might be able to tell in my panning that there is no place whatsoever to hang a bear bag. So this is going to be a night where I'm thankful to have the odor-proof sacks, thankful to have the bear-proof Kevlar bag, and I guess I'm just going to try and find like a rock or something to tie it to and hope that that'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is a pretty closed-in valley, and I can't imagine why any bear would want to come down here. So I feel pretty good about it. But yeah, man, Knapsack Col tomorrow morning. Couldn't be more excited. And then very shortly thereafter, diverging from the CDT to hit Jackson. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will definitely check in with y'all. Oh, you know what? There was, before I forget, again, there was like a couple other things I wanted to mention about my stop in Pinedale. So there was like just cool people I met up with. So I got breakfast this morning actually with Martin. I think I mentioned that he came straggling in off a 32-mile walk yesterday, and so we went out and got breakfast this morning. And again, that was the last time I'll see him for at least a few days if he's able to make Jackson, if I'm able to make Jackson for that matter. But that was really good. And then last night at the hostel, I was hanging out with those other hikers I mentioned, Diva, Wicket, Icarus, and Ponderosa, and there was a couple of truck drivers, like long distance big rig truck drivers, who were hanging out, just returning home to Oklahoma, off, I guess, dropping a load for some pipeline or something up here. I don't really know, but they were super cool guys too, and left a few beers for us. So had a couple of morning Corona for breakfast, and that was really nice. Just a quick way to smash in a couple more calories. So Anyways, I don't know if they'll wind up checking this channel or not. I don't even know if I told them the name, but definitely just kind of wanted to document and record having met those guys, because they were both awesome. I didn't get either one of their names, but good dudes. Yeah, with that, final thing I'll mention, I just ground scored a Tilly hat. Oh my gosh, 7 5/8. That's even my size. Holy moly, it's meant to be. Well, y'all might see me in a Tilly hat tomorrow, to be determined, but I'm definitely going to take a 7 5/8 Tilly hat. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.